In all fairness, the other option was to follow a pair of feet into infinity. So I think I'll take the stranger's car. Let's see here. I also had another game that was very short. The other game I got was The Cleaner. It's another horror game. It focuses on the end of the world, and as far as I know, it is the gay, which is great because it's Pride Month, and I felt... I, for one, feel very cucked after playing Project Vostok. I have to still finish it, but I'm just not strong enough yet. Cleaner, I hardly know her. Hey, Abner Hun, thank you so much for the hydrate. Ah, there we go. Let me get the cleaner launched, and... Thank you, Spongy Kitty. I appreciate that noise you just made. This is not for everybody, no, but I can't change it. Category. Alright, we are playing the cleaner. There are many things called the cleaner. Oh no. I think this is the right one, though. That is so not the right one. That's an FPS. Shit. There's a lot of games called the cleaner. Yeah, it's the cleaner. Alright, hold on. Game capture, can you pick that up, please? Oh shit, this is funky. No, come back, show the cool screen. Pet the cat, alright. She's over there sleeping by the window. Aren't ya? Yeah. Oh, you going down? Oh, she's gonna sleep by the door. I see how it is. This music do be vibing, though. If only my game capture would work. Let's see here. Always dash, autosave, full screen. Do you have anything for... Oh wow, this has surprisingly a lot of settings. Game capture, what's wrong with you, huh? Why you always gotta be like this? I'll do window capture if I have to, don't think I won't. I just hate to because I don't think it'll work. Let's see here. Let's see if this works. The problem I have with window capture is often it just like attaches itself to the starting screen. That was all of my instructions and I don't remember what they are. Mom, I had a terrible nightmare. Everyone was dead. The one I loved was crying. Worry not, my child. Everything is all right, see? The smiling death, a new tragedy. Oh god, am I gonna have to put like an epilepsy warning on this? I might. After this intro? Goddamn, this slaps. The void vanishes. Oh god, fuck. Hold on. Timeout, game. Game, I'm gonna need you to just give me a second. Epilepsy warning. Because, Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you for the pets! Even though you're kind of slapping my face, I appreciate it. Let's see here. The Cleaner. that it? No, that again is the FPS. The cleaning? No. Mothers being mentioned in horror games is never a good thing. This is true, it's not. Horror game collections? Darn it. I guess I'll just call it what it was. Feet in the snow. Because I don't have anything I can put down for that. Alright, let's get into it. It's time for Pride Month. It's time for the end of the world. It's broken already. There once was a man living in a very broken world. All around him, everything was collapsing, leaving nothing but dust in its wake. And yet, all he wanted was a working VCR. You were supposed to be my payment. Why can't you work? Ah, it's no use. If Silent Hill taught me anything, it's that if I see a mother being mentioned, it's gonna be really weird. Sounds like we need to play the Mothered series, is what I'm hearing. The lady told me her parents hadn't used it in forever. People could die, societies could vanish around him. It wasn't any of his business. He had very few pleasures in life, and one of them had been denied to him for years. If he could watch it one last time, then he would have been a happy man. My shift is over. I suppose this is as far as I'll go for today. What day is it again? Damn, though. Why your hips so damn wide? Tuesday. Tuesday will be here then. Will he be here then? I hope so I could use from distraction. I'm distracted by how thick your ass is. All that was left to him were the meaningless nights vanishing faster than the alcohol in his blood. He couldn't complain, however. It wasn't the worst he had experienced. In fact, it was almost pleasant. Tuesday again, no problem, right? Good evening, you're back. I suppose I am. Hey there, up for a drink? You bet. That man, always smiling every night they'd meet. Usually he wouldn't stick with the same person for more than a few nights, but they had been hanging out for a good month or two by now. He couldn't even remember exactly. He was entertaining enough to make those late hours go faster. He was never listening to all he said fully, only grasping bits and pieces of his light-hearted chats, yet it was more than enough. It was the end of the world after all, wasn't it? He couldn't exactly be picky. As long as he wasn't asking him anything personal, all was good. For now, he'd been quite skilled at following his rules. So how was your day? Oh, nothing special. Right. Anything in particular you want to drink? Let's see. He was no fool. He knew that the guy must have had it bad for him to bear with his selfishness. Had the world still been normal, he would have probably found someone else more interesting. In another bar, perhaps. But by now, they were all stuck here. But by now, they were all stuck there, until their days would have run out. It's almost 9 p.m. Are they still doing it? Yesterday there was nothing, so I wonder... What are you talking about? The 9 p.m. broadcast. You know, pretty much the last one there is. Or was. I have no interest in it. Not a TV fan? Not exactly. Is it still going to be about everyone... is it still going to be about how everyone is dying? Maybe? Not much else to talk about these days. Oh. It's 2020 all over again. I'd rather have a good movie to watch if I'm gonna die. I'm having flashbacks. Who decided that was a good idea? They once thought that perhaps the smiling death was connected to electronic devices. Such nonsense. I don't think anyone could ever prove anything when it comes to that disease. Indeed, we have nothing, and we will never have anything at this rate. My only problem is what I'll be having tonight. Everyone knows it's attracted by books. Oh no! Shh! Quarantine the libraries! So enough about all that. My is brash as always. I'm always astonished to see how unwavering you are, young one. There's no use in thinking about death when we're alive, is there? That's quite the impressive piece of logic. How about I get you a stronger drink as well, then? You'll think less. Well, sure. Always as rich as well. Don't say that. I almost worked for free today. You know, the only people with money are nowadays. You know who the only people with money are nowadays, don't you? So what about it? I work hard to earn it. I don't doubt it. It's just that some people in that line of business abuse of the... Fuck, I can't talk. What's wrong with me? Maybe hold on. Hold on. Let me go get another water bottle. Oh, excuse me, Jasmine. I still had some of my previous drink, so I was sipping off that, but I don't think the sugar was helping. I need an actual water. Alright. It's just that some people in that line of business abuse of this crooked system. You don't even know what my job is. How can you even know if I'm charging too much? I wouldn't be surprised seeing how you are. Ooh, the bartender throwing hands? Careful there. I can always bring my money somewhere else, you know. That I doubt. Even when times were normal, you would get kicked out for getting into arguments. Enough about this, yeah? I'm too tired to be arguing. How about we talk about something else? Alright. Anything you'd like to hear? Have you been reading anything else lately? I've read a few poems. Anything good? It depends. How about you tell me some? Okay. You are too nice to him. There was something soothing when he could hear him recite the poems or stories he had read during the day. The music is great. A part of him wondered about why someone would spend the apocalypse at the library, but it was none of his business. To each his own, as long as he could listen to some stories. As long as he could feel what dreams were like in that infinite darkness he couldn't escape from. The day after. Oh, we smashed. Hey? Oh? Good morning. Good morning. This must be the first time I've seen you leaving. It's not my fault you sleep in every time. I guess? Can I get you something? I have some coffee, I think. Sure. As long as it's quick. Are you up to anything fun today? I don't think so, no. Work only. I see. Are you going to the library again? Not today. There's something I have to do. Like what? Sorry, can't really tell. So, You do have your secrets as well, huh? Oh, not as much as you do, I'd say. Fair enough. I can tell you something, though. When I'm hopefully done with that, I really want to find a doctor. Why? A checkup won't hurt, will it? It's been forever since last time. Are you going to die? What? If you are, just tell me. No need to be shy. I'm not sure how you got that idea, but if you know any good doctor, let me know. My back has been hurting a lot. Same for my arm. Although it's probably related to my work. I've never been sick, so I don't know. Does this mean I need to take it easy during the night? Oh, okay. Happy Pride Month, everybody. I didn't mean it that way. Good. It's the only time of the day I can have some fun. Are you oh my. Are you that bored during the end of the world? I am. What about it? I see. Thanks for the coffee. Don't mention it. Will I be seeing you on Saturday? I might go tonight as well, if you're up for it. Otherwise, Saturday is fine. I might be a bit busier today. But if you don't mind waiting until a bit later, I can show up. Oh, that's fine with me. Good then. I'll see you later, yeah? Yes. Have a good day. You too. It's the end of the world. Bone down while you can. Huh? Did he drop something? There's something under the table. A visit card? Karen's boat cleaning services. I did the thing. I'm so sorry, everybody. A cleaner, huh? Let's see. This should be a pretty easy one. Nothing weird seems to have happened. My client was her friend, so she would have known. Let's get to this. I better start where the body was. Oh, the room. Well. Why your ass so thick? Press enter. Okay, all good. Time for the rest of the house. Oh, I see. Could this be my client and the dead woman? This picture looks pretty old. Happier times, huh? Oh, Z. Oh, my bad. I wasn't expecting this many puzzles. Thank you for the Pat the Clown, Sin. This one looks more recent. Were her kids on it? I wonder what school is like. Oh. Oh. Happy birthday, Grandma. Cute. Too bad it's in this house. So did she just die of old age? There wasn't anything creepy about it, right? Other than how much of a mess was left. Ah, Death certificate, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too many. My client said that all of her family perished before her. Quite the harsh fate for a grandmother. Alright. Everything is ready to be taken out. This was relatively fast. Now for the final part. C mode. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. Here. Goodbye, Mrs. Meredith Kearness. One done for today. 2 more, isn't it? I should have taken a better look at that. Time to get a move on. The more cores, the better. Hold on, hold on. I wasn't done looking at that. Oh, fuck. Hey. Oh, hi. How was the doctor's visit? Oh, I couldn't find one that would accept new patients. Is that why you look so down? No, it's... I have a lot of problems. All at the same time lately. I see. Will you still sit down with me for a bit? Sure. The usual for you. Why not? Alright, give me a second. Anything cool to say about your day? Not particularly. Does your back still hurt? All the time lately. I can maybe give you a massage later? Hmm? Where's the catch? Nothing, really. Just know that I'm the gentlest person there is. Oh, just know that I'm not the gentlest person there is. Oh, that. Oh, you aren't particularly gentle in anything you do, if I had to be honest. Complaining now? No, Sorry. I've just had a rough couple of days. It's okay. I'm sure you'll find a solution to your problems. I'm afraid that might not happen. But I appreciate the kind words. Were they kind? Well, for your standard, I say yes. Oh, good then. Have another drink, yeah? It's on me. I can? Of course. Just do your best until nothing hurts anymore. Oh, we're developing feelings. If I could have just half your thick skin, I'd be happy. Can't say if it's a curse or a blessing, especially lately. You would barely even care if you were the only... Fuck, I can't talk. You would barely care even if you were the one dying of the smiling death. For sure. I really don't care. Oh, quite impressive. You be you. I'm sorry, you be you, I'll be me. If everyone was like me, the world would sink even faster. That's for sure. Maybe. Here it is. Thanks. You two enjoy tonight as well. For as long as we all can. The day after. I need to head out soon, but first, the most important part of the day. I should take a moment to tidy up the storage while I'm at it. No need to go out just yet. Okay. That's not storage. This is storage, I'm assuming? Or is this storage? This is storage. Okay. First, the candles. Alright, just like every other day. Meredith Kearness. Amelia Baxter. Keaton Riggs. For the new world. Now. Where to start with all these boxes? Maybe I should get rid of them. Nobody is coming for this stuff. I don't remember having anyone scheduled this morning. Hey there! You. How did you get here? You dropped your visit card at my... And you read it? A bit hard not to? Well, sorry for the trouble, but you didn't have to come all the way here to give back. No, I'm here for business. Excuse me? I'm being serious. You know, you're supposed to have an appointment. My client list is quite long. I know. All the other places, I couldn't even get to the main door. But here, there's only you. And? Will you at least hear me out? Until I need to get my first cleaning. Okay. That will be more than alright. You're the first cleaner I could talk to. Depending on what you ask, I might be the last one as well. Right. No drinks or fancy things, since I didn't expect anyone. So speak up. I barely have 20 minutes left before I need to get going. Oh, you truly do sound like a busy man. But every cleaner must be lately. Is this how you start? By wasting time? No, I apologize. I'm looking for someone who can clean up my friend's house. Yes? It takes forever with the waiting lists, and the price inflation doesn't help either. Do you think I'm that different from the others? You run a smaller business, clearly. I thought I might have a chance. So there's something you're not telling me, if all the others refused. Well, since we know each other, I'll be honest from the start. I really don't have a huge budget for this. The funeral took most of my savings with the awful new prices. Such a good friend that you are. Huh. I'm the only one she had left. Oh, is she your special someone or something? No. She's just my best friend. I owe her this much. But you cannot pay for it. I can pay. I'll give you everything I have. This is very far from my rates. You too? Doubting my work. I'm sure you're a pro, it's just that... How are we supposed to pay for this when everyone around us is dying? Look, you don't have to clean our house. I do, though. Alright then. Not with this money. Not by a long shot. Can't we make it a favor? Over what? Over our relationship? I don't remember owing something to random people I sleep with. You only see me as that, huh? Did I make it clear? I'm sorry, didn't I make it clear the first time? You did. No hard feelings, young man. This is nothing personal. I just cannot run this business to the ground. Do you know how much competition there is out there with so many dead people? They've slept together twice now. Look, I'll do anything you want in exchange. Huh? I can tell you as many stories as you want. I can read any book you want. I can get you any drink. I'll do anything you want at night as well. I'm sorry, but I really don't have any use for any of this. I can clean with you. Can't you clean it on your own then? I like the equipment and maybe the stomach. Can't really help you then. I thought maybe you thought wrong. And I only have 5 minutes left. So unless you have a secret weapon, it might be time for you to give up. I don't have anything else. I'm sorry then. You don't know where the door... You do know where the door is, though. I left for a bit to get breakfast and missed all the good stuff. You didn't miss that much. It was just like the morning after. And apparently our protagonist is a little bit too rough in bed. I'm sorry, Jess. I failed you once again. Jess. That's her name, yes. Not that it matters to you, does it? Jess? How? What's her full name? Jess Blackwell. Why? Jess Blackwell. Did you hear about her family, maybe? I can assure you that she's not... Keep it down for a second, will you? Yes. What was her high school name? Summerfield. Why are you asking me? Did you know her? Time is up. Look, listen to me, yeah? Yes? I can clean her place after I'm done with my regular work. Really? But let's set a few rules. Of course. We start tomorrow because I've nothing prepared for today. And you help me clean it. That's totally fine with me. I'll accept your payment, but just know it will take some time if we proceed this way. Anything is okay. I'll do anything to get this done with. We have an agreement then. I'll send you a text about it, where and when we can meet before going there. Be sure to read the address. Be sure to send me the address. I'll need you to fill some forms as well. Okay. Thank you. So very much. Don't. If she wasn't Jess, I wouldn't be doing this. Jess Blackwell. Now, that was a name he hadn't heard in forever. Yet in the past, it was the only name he might as well have known for years. And now he'd gotten himself into quite the troublesome situation for her sake. Frankly, he was disappointed in himself for never learning to let go of certain things. Yet, there was only one Jess Blackwell in the whole world. And she was gone as well. You're late. Sorry. I don't know this area too well just yet. I'll make sure you do tomorrow. So, are we gonna go clean now? Yes. I got the products, so we should be good to go. And no special gear. I've got a mask for you. But what about you? No need. I only need my gloves. You are the pro. Not a word to my boss. You have a boss? She's the one who started this business. She's in charge of the funerals. There's no body anymore, right? No, there isn't. Great. Do tell me she didn't die in her bathtub, please. She didn't. Why? It would make my job a lot harder, I promise. I don't want to know why. But now I'm a bit curious about your boss. Don't be, or she'll never let me hear the end of this. So let's go? Yes. Thank you again. No thanks, I said. Sorry. And no apologies. You're a special kind of guy, aren't you? Oh, you'll see. You'll probably never invite me drinking together ever again. I'm pretty concerned now. Okay, it's open. Good. Let's clean first, where the body was, yeah? It'll make things a bit easier for us later on. What's with that face? Nothing. I'm ready. Are you? Yes? Is this where we murder a man? I don't think so. We'll see. This is something, I'll be honest. But it's not the first time either. You don't look okay. It's just the smell. If you can't stand it, you won't be much use here. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Alright, how about you stay here for a bit today? I'll take care of the smell and all that. Huh? Would that be alright? Make yourself useful. Don't slack off just because I'm not looking and we'll get along. What do you need me to do then? Finish signing the papers, and if you get some time, do clean around the entrance a bit, will you? That works. Great then. Tell me where I'm supposed to go, though. Where did she die? I don't like wasting time. Her bedroom. You can go from the hallway connected to the living room if you can still see it. Got it. I'll see you in a bit then. Take care. Don't worry. This is not any different than any other day for me. Right. I'm very curious. So what? Does the disease make people, like, collect trash or something? So this is the other side. Not a bad house, Jess. Although I'm sure it must have been better in the old days. Can you hear me from there? I can. We're getting rid of the furniture and all that as well. If possible, yes. I don't think anything is salvageable. There could be something, but no point if nobody uses them anymore. No one is getting them, right? No. I could take something, but not the big stuff. Understood. Still impressed we need all these empty places as if someone else is going to buy them later on. But directives are directives and fines are fines. If they think they can repopulate this planet faster than it's dying, it's not my problem. Oh, I see. Here then. Time to work. I'm sure you wouldn't have ended like this, hadn't it been for that disease. I don't need the detective to guess that much. I don't need to be a detective to guess that much. Sometimes forensic cleaners in Japan arrive to places where a shut-in died and the mess is pretty bad because of their bad mental health. It's sad. I see. Still the same hair color, huh? So it is my Jess. Would you look at that? I guess maybe everybody is shut into their houses because of the smiling death disease? Maybe that's why it's such a huge mess. This took a bit more manpower, but most of it is done. Let me sanitize this for a second time, and then that other guy can also help me out. That other guy? You're sleeping with him. You've been sleeping with him for months. You don't know his name? Everything should be better now. I've taken all the trash away, and the house shouldn't smell bad anymore. Ah, thank you. So I'll be expecting some extra help tomorrow, yeah? Of course. I really don't have that much free time with all the other cases to deal with. I'm already very grateful for all of this. Prove it, Confetti? Prove what? What am I proving? It's nothing. You look lost in thought. I don't know what I'm proving. Something bother you? I wouldn't say that. Bother is not the right word. I'm merely wondering. About what? She died from the smiling death, didn't she? How did you guess? I haven't seen her in ages, but Jess didn't strike me as the kind of person to end her own life, no matter what. Am I wrong? No, you aren't. Look, I lost my train of thought after sending that. Cut me some slack. Okay, Sin. I'll cut you some slack. It's not a stretch nowadays, but I'm impressed. Was she your friend? No, she wasn't. But you knew each other. You could say that, yes. Will you tell me a bit about it? No. Too much work for no meaning. Okay. Don't take it personally. At this point, I guess it's not taking anything... Oh, sorry. At this point, I guess I'm not taking anything with you personally. Excuse me? Oh, shit! No, it's just that... I've been wondering. About what? Hadn't it been Jess, you'd have left me in my despair. And? Do I owe you something? Do you even know my name? You don't, do you? You know, I could stop helping you out right now. I don't mean to make you angry. It's just a bit sad. Is that my problem? Are you gonna leave me behind? This is for Jess. Keep it in mind. Don't push it, though. Same time here tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. You look down tonight. No rendezvous with your friend? Ah, no, I guess not. Did you finally have enough of him? I'd say he hasn't been too kind to me lately. That isn't very surprising. He's a real mystery, that one. He doesn't even know the name of his booty call. Rude. I know, right? Comes and goes as he pleases, even before everything crumbled down. He was quite the free spirit. So nobody knows anything about him, huh? That's about right. Not even his name? Absolutely not. Quite weird. Why are you that interested in him? He can be pretty nasty. Oh, he can. But by now, I just want to know who he is. There's something I need to make sure of. Like what? Oh, he said he knew my best friend, but I've never seen him. Were they in the same school? No, me and Jess were in the same class from kindergarten to high school. She couldn't have met him later. I'm sorry, she could have met him later, but wouldn't she have at least mentioned him? How do you mention someone without a name? Oh, good point, I suppose. Still, oh shit, I was holding down the spacebar. Ah! Fuck, I hope that wasn't important. From what I understand, though, through the years, there's only one person who can order him around. Is there? Yes, but some stories might be better left forgotten. You can't keep treating clients like this. Sorry, boss. I'm just there to clean, not to... Hey, apologize to him, okay? I know you want to talk to him. About what? About Jess. About himself, maybe? Why not? I'm not interested in him. How long have you been hooking up? What does it matter? Well, clearly, you could have gone to someone else. This is none of your business. It isn't. Still, I'd be a fool if I let you waste whatever you have left. There's nothing left. Is there? Even Jess. She's dead. You skipped over the significance of the name Rosebud. I'll merely spend this life cleaning until it all ends. Is that what you wish? It is. How sad. Hello. Hi? Already? Yes. After you? Sure. I dig this music, though. Let's start with the entrance. It'll make our lives easier. Okay. It really doesn't smell awful anymore. See? I told you. I'm glad. The entrance. Get ready for some intense cleaning. Here goes the first batch. You gonna clean that, buddy? So much fast food. Wasn't just cooking anymore? Maybe you can guess it by seeing how inaccessible the kitchen is. It's a shame. She was pretty good. She was. Okay, I'm gonna trust that you got that. Whatever you're looking at. A postcard. So she had some friends. As expected. I wonder if they're okay. Probably not. This is a thesis. Jess wrote it. Hey. Yeah? Are you done over there? Almost. Good. Look, I'm sorry for yesterday. Huh? You didn't I'm sorry. You didn't strike me as someone who apologizes. I usually don't. But my boss was really mad. I don't want to get on her bad side. I see. Is she your friend? Yeah. So, I don't think what she said is always right. I do think what she says is always right. Is that why you're apologizing? Yes. I also wanted to know a bit more about you. About Jess. My mic is a little bit in the way. You're a pro at cleaning. Man still has to... I know, right? Look how good I did, and he, like, cleaned up one thing of trash. I am a master. Alright, let's start this over, shall we? I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Can I get your name? No. You can just call me the cleaner. Guess I'll take what I can get. Don't think of it as me being mean this time around. Are you gonna tell me you have no name? Pretty much. I must have a certain talent. I'm sorry, Daniel again. I focus clown. Holy shit. I must have a certain talent for picking up the only guy with this many mysteries. Maybe. Or perhaps I've just picked up everyone, so it was bound to happen. Never had anything serious. No. You look like a serious guy, though. I must apologize for that. It was my first time doing something like that. I figured. So if I'm too clingy or worry not, aren't I good at distancing people? You must be. So, no boyfriend for you? Had one when I finished high school, but we broke up before I was in my 3rd year. So it's been a while. Why the casual thing then? Oh, it's the end of the world. Hey. Might as well be a little bit crazier, right? Fair enough. And I don't want my heart broken again, to be honest. Oh, so there is more. Let me help you clean this up. Sorry, I'm no pro. Didn't expect you to be. This is also probably the first time you've asked me about myself. Can't I? We're stuck in here for some more time after all. I don't mind. It's hard to find a real discussion with anyone. I'm sorry, it's hard to have a real discussion with anyone lately. So you picked a bar. Yeah. You were brave enough to talk to me. I thought you were cute. But I didn't dislike your rules and all that. If I don't get attached, I can't be sad a second time, right? True enough. You know by now, I'm pretty brash, so let me be mad as well. What did he do to you? I don't mind talking about anything as long as there aren't too many people listening. It's only me. And some ghosts, perhaps. Don't joke like that. How can you know? I don't, but I'm sure you would. Haha. Interesting opinion. There isn't much for me to say, though. Oh? He just found someone he liked better. Still, I hated it. I thought he would have told me before they do anything. Oh, you got cheated on, poor baby! And the 10 people in the chat also don't count. Yeah, exactly. The 10 people in the chat don't count. Cheating is awful. Even I don't do that. I'm glad to hear that. You said Jess was your friend, yeah? She was. I'm sure she must have been furious as well. Yeah, she was. She always had my back. How did you meet her? Oh, it wasn't really a choice. Same neighborhood, same school. We became fast friends, and that's about it. Went to the same place until high school, but even our universities weren't too far. I see. I had no idea. Oh, how did you know her? You're doing all this for Jess, after all. I never really had a chance to talk to her much. I'll say that your actions speak for themselves, though. Could be. I found this thesis earlier. Do you want to keep it? Oh, why not? Yeah. She worked so hard on that. I'll make a pile with these things you'll get at the end of this. I'm not smart enough, so will you tell me what she studied? Oh, she was a history teacher. Pretty cool, huh? I'm sure she must have been awesome, yeah. She had a lot of patience and love to give. Her students loved her. I'm sure you can find some stuff from the mall in this mess. I'll be looking for it then. You aren't a history teacher as well, are you? I'm not, indeed. Want to try to guess? Literature teacher? Because I always tell you about my books. Yeah. Interesting. Wrong, unfortunately. I don't think you can get it right, though. I'll think about it. We still have plenty of time. Do you want me to guess your job? Very funny. How about you... I'm sorry. How about you guess my name, then? What? Huh. Well, okay. I'll give you one chance per day. Feeling lucky enough? Not really. Let me think. Noah. Noah? I wish. I was thinking of boats and all that because of your visit card. You could thank my boss for all of that. For this whole company, to be fair. But you followed her. I'd follow her anywhere. Isn't that loyalty at its best? I do owe her this much. You do have your cute sides, don't you? You wish. I'd say the entrance looks much better. Is this it for the day? Let me give it a final cleanup and take out all the trash bags. Oh, I can help with that. Good boy. Oh no. He called him a good boy. I might buy you an extra drink tonight. Oh, are we going to the bar? Do you have anything else to do? No, I'm just not too much in the mood to drink tonight as well. Does your back still hurt? Unfortunately, yes. But I think it's because of all of this. Like what? Well, I've been looking for a cleaner for weeks at this point. Finally finding you has made my stress level lower immensely. Which is a good thing, but it also means I'm pretty tired. You don't owe me anything. So go home and rest when we're done here. Will you keep my extra drink coupon for next time? Alright, Danny boy. I now regret telling you my name. Daniel, honey, you doing okay? I need to see if her core is around here before Daniel shows up. Regular humans can't see them, but better safe than sorry, and he might wonder about what I'm doing. I'm still wondering about what you're doing. I ate that core way too fast. Shit! Okay, cool beans. I'll get to you. Oh, can I not? Jess, you've had it rough, haven't you? The core is here. Huh? It's fragmented. Ah, this is no good. Good morning. What's that? That? What? The thing floating above your hand. You can see it? Can't you? Did you eat it? What? I don't eat them. Sure you don't, buddy. I keep them safe. What are they, though? This is not for your ears, but this means there's something you haven't told me. Like what? You're not supposed to see them as a common human. So what are you? I could ask you the same question then. I'm not a common human. As simple as that. Is that gonna be my only answer? Probably. Unless you want to tell me the truth first. I have no idea. Never seen one before. Just know that they're mine. Sure? Are there more? Jess's one is fragmented. So they should be around here. It belonged to Jess? I can't tell you if you're being serious or playing me for a fool. I truly have no idea what just happened. Why would I lie to you anyway? Good question. I need all the fragments, though, so tell me if you see one. Alright. What use do they have? Okay, I got it. Wrong question. Let's just clean, yeah? Sure. Do we move to the living room? Sure thing. I might end up being the worst part, but once it's done, it's done. The kitchen also looked in a rough shape. I'm not sure, but I'm on board. One part at a time, okay? Or we'll go crazy. Got it. It's a shame I can't line up the trash and have it be like a caca combo. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at right now. Oh dear, this bread must have been here for longer than the tenants. Is it bad? Yep. Don't get me wrong though, I love cleaning. So is your house sparkling? I wouldn't say that. Somehow, I do not enjoy cleaning my own place. That is an interesting fact. What's the worst thing you found? I'm slightly curious. Except for the bodies? Yeah, I meant it more like objects or food or something. Hard to say. I think the worst ones, I wasn't even sure what they were anymore. Fair point. Was it different, cleaning before all this started? Or were you doing something else? I feel like nothing much has changed for me, despite all. Always a trauma cleaner for as long as I can remember. It's the clients that changed. Before it was always seen as a rarity or exception. But now, everyone is merely accepting it as a mirror of our future lives. They all think they'll die of the smiling death, or the decimation will end humanity. At least the sane ones. They won't talk about those who still live in the old world, inside their little heads. I feel ya. My parents have a hard time accepting the truth. Like what? I've heard all all of the excuses. My father truly believed the system would have found a way, anything, a vaccine, or at least a way to understand how this terrible disease could be avoided or weakened. A fool's errand, unfortunately. I feel like I should stop even trying to find a new reason to this all. That would be wiser, indeed. Was your mother more of that idea? My mother was just clinging very hard to her old world. I couldn't understand a single thing about what she told me through the end. I'm no expert, but not understanding is something better than knowing the truth. Can we even find it for the decimation? I don't think we're supposed to. Those who know it, they just know it. No use in trying to make them talk. Do you know? You're giving me too much credit. What I know is but a figment of the truth. The bigger one, I don't think anyone can understand it. It reminds me of bells. The bells. When she was far too lost, my mother talked about hearing the bells, like most other victims. Yet she always told me that when you hear them, you know what's coming. I have no idea what I'm supposed to understand. Take it as, you'll know when the time comes. Until then, don't think about it. Is that how you get through all of this? No, there's more to it. Still, my thoughts won't apply to you, so don't overthink it. I'm even more confused. You must be. Can I ask something else? Sure. Were your parents also? No. I have no parents. Makes it easier, right? You aren't wrong. You sure have no shame. So you have no name, no parents? Excuse me 1 second. Ugh. My back's hurting. No family either. Only me and this business that my boss trusted me enough with. I see. Thanks for sharing. It can't be easy. It kind of is, for me. I don't particularly feel anything towards my past. Or most things. It's a good trait for this kind of job, isn't it? Must be why they pick me. You didn't choose it on your own? No. But I rarely pick anything on my own. Except for your drinks and men. Bullseye. I can be very particular about other stuff, though. I bet. Will you tell me? Is this the right place? Maybe? I'll keep it for another time. You know that I can be very picky when it comes to food or hobbies. Interesting. Oh, this is... I haven't seen that book in a while. You know it? You know it? I think they had it at my school. Isn't it a classic for kids? Is it? I feel like everyone I know had to read it for an assignment or something, but maybe a different school had different books? I don't know. You don't know. If it's about school, I'm the wrong person to ask that stuff. Homeschooled? You could say that, perhaps. But didn't your family make you read anything? This book, I guess. So, did you like it? At the time? Yeah. I'm not sure I'd enjoy it as much by now. But I like a good story. Right. Never thought I'd get a guy to hook up with me because I can recall a lot of books. Surprised? A bit, I won't lie. My ex used to say that it was boring and useless outside of exams. Screw him, then. Is he dead? Good question. I'm not sure. Didn't keep in touch with most of the people I knew when I had to take care of my mom. I didn't wish anything good to people who I don't wish anything good to people who complain about such things. Still, you're a good boy, aren't you? For staying with my family? Yeah. Just like how Jess was a good girl. She was the best. Always took care of me when I was in trouble. I suppose I could say the same. Which is why we're here. Yeah. You know, our parents always tried getting us together. We were attached to the hip, so I guess they assumed we'd be a couple. I'm glad I never had parents for that reason as well. It wasn't out of ill will, I think. Still, Jess was my knight in shining armor. Even when I came out to them, she was the one to have my back. There was no need in the end, but I'm grateful she did that. I can see that happening. Always the brave one, Jess. This book, it's called The Butterfly, right? It is, yes. You can barely read it on this version, though. I had no idea what a butterfly was at the time. Except for the drawings in here. I thought that maybe they didn't exist at all. Is that so? She always told me I'd be one day. Huh? A butterfly? So you can fly far away from here and be free. Never mind. I've been thinking about our own little challenge. Yeah? Are you a writer by chance? Oh, why that conclusion? Talking about books, spending days at the library, and you said your arm and back hurt. Is that unreasonable? It's a pretty good theory. Not exactly that, however. Color me surprised. Then indulge me, will you? What do you want to know? Why the library and all the books? Just a literature fan, or is there more to it? That's not completely false. I enjoy reading a lot, so that's one reason. The other... Well, my mother was a writer in her free time. Teacher during the day. She wrote a lot of critiques as well, so I thought I might as well read the books she held dear. That's pretty sweet. Well, when she lost her mind entirely, she'd always talk about them, but I hadn't read them. It might be too late by now, but I hope I can talk about them with her one day. Sorry, was that too personal? It's fine. It's just bad at answering. I'm just as bad as answering. Fuck, I can't talk. Sorry, I need to drink again. I'm just as bad at answering when it's about something the other person really holds dear. You might have guessed that I'm bad at social stuff. No. You do listen a lot, though. Is it a good thing? Well, someone who lends an ear to others must be a good person, right? I'd say that's the reason why I stuck with you. Right. I was a bit surprised. Most people don't even go for round 2 with me, although I'm not that interested myself. I was glad as well that you came to talk to me again, that night after. Though, thought there was no way that I was going... Thought that there was no way that that was gonna happen. Why? Sorry guys, I am just like, I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. I cannot form words. Some of the others at the bar told me you never pick the same person more than once. And I'm always scared people will get bored of me very quickly. Don't say that. As long as we're on the same wavelength, isn't that the important part? Right? So, how about we finish this first of the living room and then call it a day? I won't say no. This is a bit exhausting. It takes training for sure. Do you think that part of her core is here? Well, why not? You seem more knowledgeable about the book than I am. Let's see. One more. I'm still not used to this. You only see the core, right? Not everything else? Everything else? I have my answer. Time to take out all the trash, or we'll never make it to the entrance. Alright. I need to go to the office for a bit after this, but if you feel better, do come say hi. I'll be at the usual spot. If I don't come, will you pick someone else? Hmm? Sorry, I've just been wondering if you're the only one. Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't. It's just that our rules don't really state anything about that. Taking them as if they were laws, hmm? Well, I don't want to do anything you're against. Look, I'll be there. Feel free to come. My drink and I will be waiting for you. Otherwise, we'll just go home after a few hours. I'm not going to look for fun elsewhere, when I'm satisfied already. Is that true? Why would I lie? I'll come then. Yeah, he'll come then. I'm sorry, I'll show myself out now. Just need to get my food supplies for the week, but I'll get there after that. Good, good. I'll see you later then, Daniel. I apologize. This is a very, very touching and sad game. You do remember my name. I'd rather not repeat the experience of feeling guilty for it. I'm glad, though. Person whose name I still don't know? No new guesses? How about Liam? Why? Oh, because it's pretty, like you. Wrong one. But aren't you silly for trying that? Ah, it smells good. Good morning. Hi. You said I could use the coffee machine yesterday night, so I did. I really don't mind waking up to the smell of coffee. So do use it to your heart's content for as long as there is coffee. I might have a means of getting some, you know? But I don't have such a modern machine to make it. Then you bring the coffee and I'll let you use it. Does that work? I'm all for it. If you make coffee in the morning, I might ask you to come every day, though. Every day might be a lot. Weren't you the one whose back hurt? We could just watch a movie or something from time to time. No, huh? Movies might be my weak spot. Don't tempt me. Oh, I'll keep that in mind for later then. I shouldn't have said that. I'm off, yeah? Okay, be careful out there. I will. You can have some coffee for when you get up. No need to leave your bed now if you don't have a job. Do I look that unemployed? Sorry, it's just that lately people with jobs connected to death are running everyone, but the others... not really. I know. Most of the people I know asked for jobs at funeral parlors and such. You wouldn't be wrong in saying that I haven't had much to do lately. I'll guess your job, worry not. I'll be looking forward to it then. For now, it's going to be cleaning time again for me. See you later for that living room, okay? Sure. Eat the core. This should be it for today. I can't give Jess's fragments just yet, though. I need all of them first. Then she'll be able to... Hello? Oh, what the hell? Not again. So many wasted cores. Are you okay? Hello there. I'm annoyed, but that's about it. I got really worried for a second. Too much work to think about it. Although these kind of things are very bothersome for people like me. I'm not sure I follow. How about you tell me more while we clean? It's about time anyways. I suppose the important part is that you're okay, but... Are you not shaken at all? Do you want a drink or something to calm down? No, I'm fine. Off to work then. Stop paying attention. We are having fun. Our booty call we finally know his name. It's Daniel. Also, I think there was just a bombing outside of our protagonist's office and a lot of people died. He doesn't seem too bothered though. Let's do this part today. Alright. Oh, this is it? This is all I'm doing for today? Oh, God. I'm gonna be cleaning this house forever. So tell me all about that. When I looked outside, all I could see was smoke and charred flesh. I'd say that's accurate. Someone blew up a part of the street when people were getting some supplies. Slaughtering innocent won't bring you anywhere. Such foolish acts. Everyone is worried the Void is back. Back? You know, it's that crazy organization that caused a lot of terrorist attacks when the Smiling Death started. Hadn't heard of them in a while. Everything was a lot quieter. Yeah, they disappeared without a trace soon after. People are scared they're back after this. I see. Still, I doubt it. How can you say that? Well, they're all dead. What? All they ever did was waste a lot of cores. Pretty unforgivable. Again with the cores and things, I can't understand. I apologize. I'm not supposed to say anything about this to other people. I wish you could just tell me everything at this point. Sorry, can't do. It's for your own good. Unless... No, never mind. I'm even more curious now. Don't be. Life is better without knowing the truth sometimes. Are those people really back? No, it can't be the same. But their thinking is the worst I've seen. They won't be allowed to waste more cores. I've been thinking a bit. Yeah? Jess was pretty obsessed with the Void before she got sick. Oh? I remember her storing all of her data in a yellow notebook. If you ever see it, I hope I haven't thrown it away the previous days. Me too. Why would she research that? Wasn't she a history teacher? Well, she said it was personal. But you know what? If you can keep your secrets, I'll keep mine. Playing this game now. Aren't you also curious like this? How about a deal? I'm all ears. I'll tell you some of it while we find that yellow notebook and I can read it. If Jess did her job well, I'll comment it. Sure? Now I really need to focus on finding it then. Me too. I want to see what she found out. Please, there's still so much trash. Just let me clean the rest of the room. Final one, and no notebook. We still have half of this room to do, I'd say. You'd be right. I can finally see the kitchen. Hey. And the hallway. This must have been a nice house, huh? We spent a lot of good times in here. I wish I could recall them more. I thought it was normal at the time. They still make for nice memories, right? I guess it's the right way to look at it. Ah, I did wonder where it was. What is that? A picture. Yeah, she loved this one with her whole heart. She does look stunning in her wedding dress. I had no idea she was married. Have you not seen her in a while? No. Ages, to be fair. They were married for a bit, as they started dating during their first uni year. Was he an okay guy? Martin was cool, yeah. You don't think that Jess would have picked a bad one, do you? I knew she had a solid head on her shoulder, but making a mistake is only human. Right. I wasn't part of the couple, but I can vouch for them. She always looked so happy when they were together. That's good. You know, I've always hoped to find a romance as nice as hers. But I do wonder what she would have said had she known about the two of us knowing each other in this way. That's an impossible question. I have no idea how she was with you, and you don't know what she was to me. We're both missing half of the answer or more. Right. Instead of wasting energy on that, how about you extract the core this time? I'll be keeping it, though. How do I do that? You holding the picture. Can't you feel anything? No? Hold the photo with me, will you? Alright. Now, let's see. You're sick, Daniel. Don't joke about that. I'm not. Your core doesn't lie. What? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Nonsense. Only two kinds of people can see cores. Those like me, which you are not, and sick people. You cannot lie to me, unfortunately. Not anymore. You... Stop with the bluff already. I don't care what you are, but you better come to terms with it. Aren't the bells ringing, Daniel? I'm not sick! Good grief. I know that common people get very upset about it, but it's not as if he could run away from this. I'm sick, Daniel. What? No, that can't be right, Jess. It looks like this is it. I'm sorry. I promised you so many things I won't be able to keep. We still don't know if that's true or not. How about we go see a doctor? They're all overworked. Besides, I can hear the bells already. They're calling for me, you see? How can you be so calm? Well, it might sound silly, but I feel like Martin is also calling for me, wherever those bells are. Maybe I don't need to be sad. Do I? What do the bells sound like, Mom? Huh? Oh, like the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. I'm not sure I understand. Dad said they sounded like normal church bells. How to say it? When I hear them, I feel like I'm at peace. Like everything will be all right. Aren't you scared of hearing them? After all, it means that... Oh, my poor boy. Everything will be alright. It's such a beautiful sound exists. Then perhaps death isn't too bad. Mom. Hey. It's rare for you to be late. I had a good reason. Are we gonna clean? Not yet, no. How about we chill here for a bit? Isn't the weather nice? If you say so. I just hope none of her neighbors are left, or they'll see us as two weirdos. I haven't heard anyone around. Good. I got you something. Huh? This is... How did you do it? I couldn't find this drink ever since people stocked up on everything. I have my means. You enjoy it, okay? Thank you. Feeling a bit better? It's incredible how such a small thing can make a big difference. Although nothing has changed. I can't change the world or how things are, but I can get you a can of that. I remember you complaining about not finding one for ages one night. That's surprisingly sweet of you. My memory is very unreliable and hazy. I'm glad I managed to put it to good use. Can I ask why you've gone through all of this trouble? It can't have been easy. Huh? Oh, well. I suppose I didn't behave in the best way either yesterday. And... oh god, my back. You looked pretty scared. Scared? I am. Will you talk to me about it? No pressure. I only really have one thing to say. Do it then. I'm sick, yes. Smiling death? Very probably. How far along? I can hear those awful bells. Bells. I can hear those awful bells very far away. And I can see the eye. Only one? Yeah. That's not too bad. There's no cure, so... it could hardly be worse. Is it that scary? Dying? Don't you feel anything when thinking about the final outcome of your life? No. I was raised in a very particular way. And I believe in it with my whole heart. I'll mind sharing it then. I could use some hope. From my point of view, you being chosen by the smiling death is a good thing. Or should I call it the void? I'm not following. This thing is killing people faster than anything else. How can it be good? It's not the present that's the best part. It's the future. This is for the future. So I should just accept my fate for a future I have no idea about. Whether you accept it or not, it won't make a difference. You will be given a choice. I can give it to you, at least. So pick whatever suits you best. I just want all this to stop. I want to be back to how things were. This is... I ran into the other person's sentence. That is not one of the two choices. Then they're all wrong. I wouldn't say that. I would prefer being in your situation rather than mine. If I had to pick. You'd rather be sick. Yes. I don't understand anything anymore. Then... how did I even get it? Is it because I stayed with my parents and Jess when they were sick? No, it has no correlation. There isn't a specific way for it to happen. It just depends on how much your core can endure the corrosion. My core? So I have one. Humans do, yes. So what do I do now, me and my core? Nothing. You wait. And then die. No. Death is not the end. It never is. You see the cores. So are you sick as well? Or something like that? I can't be sick. Not like that. Focus on me, will you? How? Aw, holding hands. You noticed, right? You have no core. It's just how it is. Are you a special entity? No, I just never grew one. It can happen. I do hear the bells, though, and I see the eyes. They won't be able to take me, though. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, stick with me. Can you save me? Excuse me. I like that power, but I can save something through this job of mine. Still, I can make your core calm down a bit, make it last for longer. It's something, if you're so determined to keep on living. Why are you doing this for me? My job is always to clean up after the smiling death has taken someone. But I've seen people who were important to me taken away as well. Even Jess, in the end. So if I can make it less harrowing for someone, even just one person, I will. You know I'm not like everyone else. You can see it. Thus I can come out of my hiding spot a little bit more. I'm pretty grateful then. Just remember that we can stop what's happening. I'm sorry, just remember that we can't stop what's happening. There is no hope of that. But there's also no need to fear your own death. When all will be over, I'll clean, if you'll have me to. Will you? Yes, if that's your wish. I might appreciate it. Good. As for your choices up ahead, you still have time. So no panic, Daniel. Everything will be alright. I might start believing you at some point. You could. For today, it's enough talk about the future. We still have a mission for someone who is on the next stage already. Right. I'll do my best. That's the spirit. For as long as I'm alive, I won't give up. I promise. I'm just glad to see that you're in better shape. I totally forgot I broke the picture frame. How could I have done that? Huh? Oh, no worries. It's right there. You fixed it? Felt the need to. You assured me he was a good husband, right? Yeah. Then I'm satisfied with it. You truly are much sweeter than you want to let on. Don't give me too much credit. Let's focus on the task at hand instead, shall we? Alright. Oh god, what can I clean today? I can't... Oh, I only can clean this small portion. I'm gonna be cleaning this house for the next 40 years. You went through all the trouble for her. It's nothing. I'm sorry, it's nothing. Have you never fixed something? I did, but this is a bit different. It's not as if Jess needed it anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it. Her core was inside it, so it must have been dear to her. I suppose it's enough. One day, every object is bound to be without an owner anyways. My shoulders are killing me. I would prefer to, get through all the way to the end, but I think we may call it after we get through this day, because they are just... God, they hurt. I don't know what I did, but I did something. One day, every object is bound to be without an owner anyways. Right. Maybe take 5. Let me stretch a little bit. Hydrate, thank you. Ugh. Get Patches to need your back. She won't. She doesn't like to lay on my back. It's gotta be on my chest or it's nothing at all. Jasmine will also not lay on my back. It's also gotta be on my chest or it's nothing at all. I don't know what they have against my back. This living room is starting to come together. It's almost a shame I'm not here to refurbish it. But who would even live here? Oh, shit. wonder about where my core will go. A book? Surely. Can it go with someone? Like attach itself to someone? Yeah. I've never seen one do that. Cores usually don't stay if the owner didn't die from the smiling death. Huh? Why? It's just the way they're made. Well, where do they go then? Don't you want to know? Technically nowhere. I'm pretty confused yet again. You're sick, so you don't have to wonder. Only one ending for you. But I don't think you can choose where your core will stay. It doesn't look like it can go too far away from you. When you died, from where you died, can it? No, that's the point. Can't really say much else. I apologize. As expected. You look pretty knowledgeable, huh? Then, can I ask another question? Yeah? Why do people smile when they die, when they get this disease? Isn't it because they're happy? Happy? I remember my mother being pretty happy to hear those bells near the end. You'll be happy as well. I hope so at this point. Hello there, little one. Huh? Would you look at that? You found it! I'd say you found me. We're almost done, so I'll tidy up before reading it, okay? Okay. I've no idea how much she could uncover either, so I'm excited. Let's see. The Void is the name of the terrorist group who is responsible for heinous attacks such as St. Angel Street one. It is unknown how they came about, and most of its members' identities are well hidden. They claim they are killing people to offer them to the Void, and nothing much else. The only members who were caught have been regular people with no criminal past, and they were all suffering from advanced stages of smiling death. One day, they all vanished into nothingness, leaving only a lot of speculation. Well, she profiled every known member. Such a diligent detective. Is this what you wanted? No, this is all basic stuff. You could probably find it by digging for a few hours. But there seems to be more. As expected from Jess, she was pretty thorough even the smallest things for her classes. I'll be the judge of that then. Yet the mention of a group of people related to the Void appears many times before the specific group showed up. I could find traces of it in group suicides over 200 years ago, or in front of tombs from 500 years ago on their inscriptions. Before that, it's very hard to find anything. Whatever this Void is, it's very secretive. Speaking of the Void, I'm sorry to get off topic, but did anybody, see the news about Lord Bung and what happened? Do I have any SCP Containment fans in the chat? Can we get an F for that series? So fucking sad. Oh boy, what happened? So Lord Bung, it's been a couple of years since Lord Bung started working on episode 8, and he released episode 8 onto his YouTube and then made a statement that he was going to delete everything and shut it all down. And so what we got wasn't really episode 8. It was a music video of... It was so fucking strange. You can find it on YouTube. His channel's gone now, and so are all of SCP Containment videos, but people re-uploaded them, including the infamous episode 8. It's just a music video of Connor running around buck-ass naked, and for some odd reason, the sight of his penis is making everybody horny. It's super awkward. It's really fucking awkward. And it's what makes it even more sad is the fact that it's the best animated episode out of the entire series. And it's just 4 minutes of Connor running around to music and his you don't see it. You don't see anything. There are no dicks or nipples or anything out there to be seen. But it's, it's slapping on things and rubbing up against people, and there's this one girl in particular who's like really horny for it. Like really horny for it. Like she wants Connor so bad. Like I do not get it. But yeah, that was, he uploaded that, and then like a few days later he deleted his YouTube channel and all of the videos and got rid of his Patreon, and I think his Discord is also gone. I don't remember if he had a Discord actually, but yeah, everything's gone. Like everything is gone. Oh, it's so fucking sad. I'm just remembering it because in episode 7, remember the priest and everything and the ancient warrior? They're like, show them the glory of the void. It's amazing. It was so good. It was so good. And now it's gone and we'll never get it, and I'm so sad. Oh, F in the chat for SCP Containment Breach. It is the saddest thing. It is so sad. I would show the video actually. I would show it to you guys, but I'm pretty sure Twitch would not be happy with me because it's DMC, like it's copyright music, which sucks. It sucks so much. Ugh, I really need to figure out how to separate my music from my VOD. Let's see here. Back to work though. Good thing I downloaded In the Pines ages ago, right? Well, you can still find it. Channels did like upload the entire series, including the shitty music video where Connor, you know, it's so awkward. It's so fucking awkward. I don't get it. I do not get it at all. Like, it is so sad. As I've seen some mentions of the null, the emptiness, and even space while digging through files from different suicides, murders, and gruesome events. The only instances where it was mentioned in places that weren't crime scenes was the aforementioned tombs or some family sayings. Some people even called them the invisible ones, which prompted me to find more clues and such seemingly huge network. That's when I realized something was wrong. The men I saw had uniforms and looked organized. Nothing like the terrorist group we had to deal with. I'm missing something, but it's shrouded in mystery behind one of the vaguest names I've ever come across. Could there be more than one? What is the void of theirs? So it wasn't only a small group whose attacks we experienced. Oh no, indeed. The void is a bit inside everyone. Was Jess on the right track? I'd say she got sidetracked too much. You see, the void is something else entirely. What? Like what then? People who swore loyalty to it probably had it engraved somewhere, but as for the groups and other people who hurt others, they could only understand a fragment of the void, and as such they went mad. So, were all the deaths for nothing? Just said they used them as offerings. Such offerings are no good. They're a complete waste of time and lives. But they all disappeared, right? Be it now or in the past, they all died. How can you be so sure? To grasp the void, they must have been in contact with it, so... They had to have smiling death, so advanced drove them crazy when they tried grasping it. All they could understand was that they were to offer cores, and murder is all they found. Too bad it doesn't work that way. So this disease has existed before? On a small scale, it's possible. If you get close enough to the truth. You both collect cores. We do, but mine go to their destination. Which would be? The void, for now. Just like Jess, I'm missing something, aren't I? What even is this religion of yours? It's not a religion, it's the truth. That's what all religions say. Huge difference. It's really not. I'm afraid of asking, but who are you? I'm just a cleaner. Who do you work for? The void. I should be saying all of this, but I promised, right? And you have any sort of relationship with these terrorists? Oh dear, no. They stole our name, but we have nothing in common. Just got it wrong partially as well. The void, it's us. Always has been, not them. We just try our best not to get noticed. What the fuck was that word that came out of my mouth? We try our best. Jesus. So that's why they call you the Invisibles. I'd say yes. I'm just a lowly cleaner, so don't expect too much from me. But what was it? This thing you're a part of? Beast? Maybe you can call us an organization. We're bigger than you've ever imagined, and older than you could ever guess. Which is why we don't bring much attention to ourselves, except for when someone uses our same name in flashy displays of violence. But you both had the same idea of offering cores to something. Yes, but make no mistake. Our cores go to her. Oh god! Her?! There's don't. Our rituals are needed for that. And this has been going on forever in the shadows? That is our purpose, our existence itself. We don't follow any human-created nation on our purpose. And now the time is ripe. We've been waiting ever since our creation for this. You mean the decimation? Yes, we were created for this, guided by her hand. Daniel, honey, it's time to go. Daniel, honey, I don't care how good the dick is. This is a red flag. You didn't cause all of this, did you? No. Our existence is to wait and collect what we can. Nothing else. Don't worry about it. No, I'm very much worried about it. I'm worried for Daniel. He seems like a nice guy. Don't you find it sad, seeing everyone die for unknown reasons? It is, but we know what comes after. So I'm not scared, and I know people will be happier in the future. This is a necessary hardship, unfortunately. So are we just cores to collect to all of you? No, we understand. I told you before, I lost people dear to me as well. But that's why I want as many people's cores to be properly offered as possible. It's the one thing left for me. I'm sorry, it's the only thing left for them. But Daniel doesn't have that 12-pan dump cake ass. We do have an ass, though. Can you do anything to stop the decimation? No, it's far beyond our power. Besides, you could see us as, perhaps, like the military? We train in the shadows, but we're only needed when the time comes. Just like a soldier cannot choose if a war will rage, we cannot choose when the decimation happens. How can you be sure that your friends aren't also killing people for your cause? Is it simply because they'd be wasting their cores? Nobody forces you to join us. Why would they do that? Why would you get... Fuck, I can't talk. Why would they do that? Why would you get hired somewhere just to do the opposite of what they expect? So you're saying anyone can be a part of the Void? Not exactly. People without cores would be preferable. Preferable? I am dying over here. Since we cannot die from smiling death. What good would we be otherwise, when we're tasked to collect cores while the world is ending? So the whole organization is made of people who cannot die from this. We have some normal people, but you need a very strong recommendation to be taken in with a core. Still, my boss has one. Her parents were part of the Void before she was born, so they accepted her. This still feels pretty shady. Yeah, Daniel. I'm not asking you to trust us. After all, our role will be forgotten anyways. Huh? Both dead people and newborns won't tell our tale, will they? I guess. It's too bad for Jess. It's too bad Jess isn't here to discuss this as well. I can't read. Daniel, I'm sorry. It's too bad Jess isn't here to discuss this as well. She must have had some more leads. Right. Look at this. She even got our motto. You have one? I'm not sure what to call it. She says she got it from one of the graves, but a shame on that person who was gaudy enough to share it with the world. What is it then? Curious? I mean, might as well dig deeper. I want to know why I have to die, if you'll excuse my frankness. I understand. The fact that I'm telling you all of this is also connected to the fact that you're sick. So I can't divulge it? Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't be allowed anyway. I won't lie. Still, who can you tell the truth to? It was far more dangerous when the newspaper and plenty of media were still around and functioning properly. Yeah, you got a point. And that also means you're adamant that the world is ending. No magical recover or miraculous vaccine, is there? The world will be fine. Humans, not so much, for a little bit. Well, then what? I cannot tell, not this much. What if your core changes based on how much you know? I won't risk that. This is for your own good. Just tell me the motto, yeah? Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have told you anything to begin with. No, I appreciate it. Really, I promise. I'm just a bit shaken. It's a lot to take in. It must be. The void speaks. The void calls. It beckons all who have it within. Quite ominous. You said everyone has it, right? Yes, but it's a bit different. And she got it wrong. She did? Yeah. It's also longer. Will you tell me? Actually, you'll hear it eventually. Oh? Give it some time. Now your turn. You promised to tell me why Jess was looking into this. She mentioned a memory of hers in this notebook. Well, I'm not her, so I'm missing some key parts, but she told me they took her brother away. Her... what? Her brother. If you know Jess, then you know that Jess has no brother. Huh? So that's the end of this conversation. You can't be serious. I said enough. I said enough, didn't I? And you always get what you want, don't you? Fine. Have it your way then. Oh shit. Oh my god, Daniel! God damn, Daniel! You'll be a butterfly as well one day, like the one in the book. Why? So you can fly away from here and be free. Don't you want that? Still not much of a talker. You could make lots of friends. I don't need them. Everyone does. And you also do. Never listening to me, are you? You'll see. You can't be alone forever. You're here. I'm not alone. But what if I'm not here anymore one day? Then I'll be on my own. Oh my god, okay. Can I... Hold on, game. Game, I need you to stop. Game, I need you to pause. Game! Game, I need you to pause so I can save! Hey! Alright, this is how it's gonna be, huh? Let's just work. Roger that. Game, free me, please. Oh, thank God. Oh, Christ in heaven. But for real though, this music is so nice. Like, this is so nice. Alright, well, I know it's a little bit early. I know we've been usually going for like 4 hours and we're really only coming up short of 3, but my shoulders are killing me. So let's find somebody to raid. I also don't know why, but fuck, I cannot talk right now. Feels like I got something stuck in my throat. I bet it's all the dust. Let's see here. Who are we gonna raid? Oh, totally not a dog. My dear sweet boy, Totally Not a Dog, is playing Fortnite. Let's raid Totally Not a Dog, everybody. I will be back with more horror games on this weekend. Yeah, I have a birthday to attend this weekend. But after that, I'll be back with more horror games. And I guess more Minecraft too, because it's been a while, hasn't it? To be fair though, I have been dealing with the fact that the Minecraft server keeps breaking. you all have a lovely night. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.